Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I like to train to something which I call technical muscular failure. That's the point of which that my exercise technique begins to fail. So, my first rep won't look like my last rep. That's where I'm sort of aiming for, that bit, just where it breaks, just where my technique, my form, my rep speed, the cadence, everything just breaks down. So I'm going to show you through these two videos here. What you'll see is I'm getting set up and retracting my scapula, bringing my chest into it more. So what it is, you'll see my cadence is quite quick, especially at the start when I'm pushing the weight up. The eccentric phase is a lot slower. Seems to be doing all right. Slowing down quite a bit now though. My focus here is insane. I'm really concentrating on my set when I'm doing this. I'm not worried about everyone else. They can do their own thing. This is just a long set, basically. So what I'm doing here is what you might call rest pause. So I'm using the same weight, but performing repetitions of it multiple times. This to just accrue more muscular stimulus at one point in time. So my form's starting to break down a bit here. I'm starting to get a bit gassed out. That's the problem with training for too long, especially doing a lot of the high length sets. Take about 5 to 10 seconds. Strong eccentric. I'm really having to heave it up now. I can't really work any harder than that. Bam, that's it. So you'll notice in this next set, I'm actually using a much heavier weight. So my thought process behind this is, get the weight up with the muscles I'm trying to work, using the sort of ideas I put before in the last video. So I'm using my eyes to imagine where I want the weight to go. I'm thinking that's going up right now. I'm beginning to slow down a bit now. And that is momentarily muscular failure right there. So I hope that was useful for me to go over. I do try to make my outline of muscular failure very, very straightforward. Some people like to overcomplicate it, but it really doesn't have to be. You just have to get to a point where your muscles will no longer lift the load. It's really that simple. The problem is getting to that point. It takes a lot of guts, to be honest. This is granted a chest press movement, which is very safe, and I don't have to be too tenacious to get that sort of training intensity get put across. But if you can imagine that, what that'd be like if I was doing a squat, for example, or something else like a leg press, maybe a deadlift. It sort of gives you food for thought of what to look for when you're training and what ideas you might use. So, for example, where you're going to focus intention in your lifts, where's that going to go? Is it going to your chest or your shoulders, your triceps? Be specific about where you're trying to put the work. Anyway, cheers for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.